Hi there, it's Claire from Flawless POS. Welcome back and thank you for joining me as we continue on with our product series. Today our mission is going to be to create a white gold ring with either a amethyst or citron centerpiece. To achieve this, we're going to be making use of components. I'll introduce you to the component template where we're going to be specifying the different components that we'll use to create this ring. And then we're also going to set up the product as an assembled product so that the different components can be assembled into one piece. The eventual assembly of this ring will be taken care of by creating an assembly job in the service job module. We won't be creating the service job itself today, but be on the lookout for future videos around service jobs. Right, let's get started. So following from the previous video, I think I'll just continue with the simple view I created in the interest of saving some time. Here we have the required fields that we need to create a basic product. So I'm going to call this ring that we are creating, let's see, amethyst party ring, and the vendor will be demo vendor. The SKU, let's say SKU amethyst party ring, and the cost, it's yours for $100, and the type is a ring, of course. Right, now here we are with component templates. So I'm going to create a new component template and you'll see how easily that gets done. My component template, I'm just going to give it an easy identifiable name for the purpose of this demo. So I'll call it amethyst ring as well. And then we get to add the components that makes up this ring. So in our case, it's going to be a gemstone. It's going to be a white gold semi-mount. And I'll add a labor component as well. So for the gemstone, I can choose center color, and I'm going to choose amethyst. And my component is called amethyst. This is a drop down looking for SKUs, and that's all good. We only need one stone for this particular ring. And then next I'm going to add the white gold semi-mount. A 14K white gold semi-mount. There we go, I have it. And I'll only need one of these as well. And then I'll add a labor component. And I will call this, maybe I'll just leave it blank for now. So I don't need to specify a component for labor, and I can put in a description if I would like. I'm just going to put in, it might take 3 hours at $40. Just some test data to demonstrate how these components all hang together. There we go. That's all we need to do to create that component template, and it will now be available in this drop-down for all future products. So that's something you only have to set up once. So we know we want to create two versions of this ring, one with an amethyst center stone and one with a citrine center stone. So to do that, we're going to have to choose a variant template. Now luckily we've already created a variant template in the previous video, so I'll just go ahead and choose that from the drop down over here. After this, all I need to do is click OK, and the product wizard will launch for our first variant product for this assembled ring. Now that we're in the product wizard, there's a couple of things that require our attention. Let me take you to the components tab where you will see that the components that we added to the template earlier have all been pulled through over here. At the bottom we can see also that these individual components have been added up to create a grand total. What I need to do though, because this is an assembled product, I need to go change the component behavior. It defaults to standard, but I need to set it to assembly product. That is very important, and I'll save whilst I'm here. Moving on to the pricing tab, you'll see that the product knows, due to the presence of those components, that it shouldn't use manual cost. It is automatically created using component costs. Manual cost is, however, still available if you should choose to override the component cost and specify a different value. Also, what you should see is that the markup percentage and retail percentage has been pre-populated for you. These values are pulled through from the markup rules that are specified in the system. That's really all we have to do to configure the component setup, but let's upload an image for this product. We know we're dealing with variant images, so I'm going to add the amethyst ring. Here we go, there it is. Alrighty. Lastly, I need to go to the variants tab and confirm that the variant value is correct. This is the correct value, amethyst, and I can see that the other option I have is citrine. I'll leave that at amethyst, and what I need to do is to quickly create a new variant for citrine. If you haven't seen the variant video or tutorial, just go back to the previous one in the playlist and you will find it there. Okay, so I'll choose simple view, and we're not doing an amethyst party ring, we're going to do a citrine party ring. And I'll just change the details accordingly. Now I already have a components template set up for the citrine ring, so I'll quickly choose that and click OK. There we go, the second variant has been created, and I need to change the gem to citrine and upload an appropriate image for this ring. One last step before our mission is accomplished is to go to the Components tab and to change the component behavior to an assembly product, just as we did for the other variant, the amethyst variant. We can save all these changes, and when I exit here, we'll find our brand new rings all nicely created in the product list. That's where we'll end with assembled products. Be sure to check back in the next video and I'll show you how to create a composite product. Take care.